everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with the 11th layout using the February hip kit. This one took me 47 minutes to complete and I'm down to literally little bits and pieces of scraps, but I did have quite a bit of, a bit of chipboard stickers left on that chipboard sheet, and there was a lot of it that was craft based, so I decided to do a layout that is going to be craft, dark brown, which is espresso from Stampin' Up, and then some pink 6x6 pattern paper that is from the We Are Memory Keeper Love Notes. That paper pad came in the Embellishment add-on. So I'm trying to use up everything that I can. By the time I put this kit away, I don't want anything left. As soon as I'm done this voiceover, I did 3 voiceover today. Today is Sunday, May 29th, I believe. May 29th. I wish we were May 29th. March 29th. And I did 3 voiceovers, so that way I'll be nice and ready for when I go back to work tomorrow. So again, I want to mount my photo with the cardstock that I'm going to mount the whole layout on, but I want to use it again some other time. At first I thought I was actually going to use this as a double layer on the layout. I end up taking just another piece of cardstock and doing that, and I end up mounting the photo with this because I didn't really measure. I was just kind of cutting out, and it was kind of crooked and it was kind of small. I didn't plan that out very well. So here I come with the second cardstock, and at first I think I cut it like 10.5 by 10.5, and I'm going to cut it down a little bit more so I can see a little bit more of the craft. And then I'm going to mount the whole thing on some espresso cardstock. So I'm going to have the dark cardstock, which is espresso. Then I'm going to have the craft, and then the dark again, and then my layers. And I really like that. It really makes it almost like a bullseye, makes it zone in on the photo, and I like that. And this photo was, we were all packed up, ready to go for our trip last year, going to Boston camping, and I took a picture. I don't know if the kids are in the truck yet. I think everybody's in the truck, and my husband's just finishing off. The last thing that we have to put, I guess, together are the bikes. So he's putting the bikes on the truck, and then off we go. So there's quite a bit of titles and subtitles on this. The title is Let's Go, but then I take a chipboard sticker that says Today is the Day, and then there's another chipboard sticker or bubble, speech bubble, and it says hello. So hello, today is the day. And then I'm going to use a little clipboard that says you are so loved, because oh man, we love camping. And then I do another one with the ampersand that says pack and go. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is every time I use one of my homemade blending tool is I just color those little circles that I got at the dollar store, and then I just write on it what the color is and the company and everything. And then I keep those. I have a iris container. Well, yeah, it's sort of an iris container. It's called an Antonius container from Ikea, and I put it in my Rascog container, and it's right beside me, and I'm going to have all my little homemade blending tools in there. And as soon as I can get my Rascog organized, I'll do a small video of how I got that done. I'm just so far behind on so many things. I'm just trying to catch up, and there's not enough hours in the day, I think. And but as soon as I have it done, I'll do a small video. And here I want to use both sides of the pattern paper, and I'm really running low, so I just cut a little piece out of it, and then I'll do a third layering with that pattern paper just because I wanted that extra layering. I'm going to end up cutting that in 2, and I'm going to use that up and add some extra colors. And I guess in 3 places. So I'm going to cut it up in 3. So I'm going to get a lot of mileage of that little piece of pattern paper. Now there's on that chipboard stickers, there's quite a few frames, and it all came from the same frame. So you have the bigger frame that has the pink and the craft, and then inside of it there was 2 or 3 other frames, and I ended up cutting some of it in 2 and then using it on several places on the layout, and that forms the base of where I'm going to build my clusters. I am so sorry today. For some reason I can't talk, and I don't know if it's because this is my 3rd voiceover and I'm just like, whew. It's a good thing it's the last one that I'm going to do today. So what I ended up doing was I took a little piece of scrap from that pattern paper and I ended up putting it in that frame, and I glued it inside just so that it wouldn't shift around. And now I'm going to glue down that frame, and then I'm going to start my little cluster, I guess. And I'm going to end up using quite a bit of what is left on that chipboard sticker. And like I said, I'm starting layout 15, and I'm going to try and do layout 15, but I might have to dig into my stash for some embellishments. I still have a little bit of paper. I wouldn't say a lot of paper. I have a little bit of paper, but I want to use a little bit more of my washi tape. I've been having fun with that washi tape that came in the kit, so I want to play with that a little bit more. So on a couple of these embellishments, what I end up doing is I put some foam tapes in behind, and I'm going to kind of pop them up. And this layout was really simple. Like, there's no mixed media stuff. I end up taking one of the distress stains, and I end up making some splatters with it, which you'll see in a little bit. But basically I just use a lot of the chipboard stickers and one wood veneer, some of the doors that came from a pattern paper that I cut apart, and then I end up using some of the thickers that came in the main kit, and it's those rose gold stickers. And I kind of have a hard time using gold, that if you've been following me for a bit, but this was perfect with the craft. So, and then it got me to use that speech bubble hello, so that was perfect. While I'm doing that, I haven't done this in a while, and I think it's highly overdue. I like to share with you when I find some new YouTubers, and just to spread the love. And there's 2 that really pop into my head right now, and I'd like to share them with you. One is Banning Lane, and it's Banning Lane, and it's Danielle, and I love her videos. You know how I love telling about the story behind the photo, and having a memorable and touching stories. Her videos are amazing. Go check her out. I love this, how she tells the stories, and she also does Project Life, and really good videos. So go check her out. The other one is Felicia Young, and she is hilarious. I love her. She's so funny, and her pages are amazing. Her videos are really good, and she's funny. She's entertaining while you're watching the videos. So that's 2 YouTubers that just right on top of my head here that I'd like to share with you. So go check them out. They're really good, and don't forget to subscribe. And I believe that both of them are also on my Facebook group. So if you don't know about my Facebook group, the link is in the description. And there is a ton of ladies there, and they share their pages and their videos. They share their links to the videos. So if you're looking for tons of YouTubers to follow, you can join my Facebook group, and there is a ton of new ladies that are sharing videos now, and it's awesome. And I'll try to remember to give a shout out to some new YouTubers that I'm following, and just so that you can find them too. So back to the layout. So this is where I took out the letters, the alphas, the thickers in the rose gold, and I'm just going to spell the title, and it's just going to be Let's Go. And every time that we go camping, I know everyone's like that, you know, anytime you go on vacation, I think we live 50 weeks out of the year for the 2 weeks of vacation, right? I mean, I wish we had more vacation than that. It's insane that you work for 50 weeks to have 2 weeks vacation, but that's the way life is, I guess, eh? But we look forward to our 2 weeks vacation every summer and to go and do something. And there's a couple of years that we didn't do anything, and man, did we ever feel it. Like the year was long. And so we need that downtime to kind of reconnect with ourselves. So this is where I got the distress stain, and I just did those splatters, and I love doing that. And if you know, you kind of prime it before and then you smash it down on your layout, it does these wonderful little splatters, and you'll be able to see that in the close-up. And that pretty much wraps up the layout. I did go get a distress stain, and I just flickered some little splatters too. Oh yeah, and I took a pen in brown, and I outlined the whole thing just one time, and then I like to do sort of like little X's with the dots. And then after I turned the camera off, I did take my glitter pen and I put it all around the layout, and it looks really cute. It just kind of glitters, and I don't know if you'll be able to see that in some of the close-ups, but I did kind of use my glitter pen on there too. So here is a few close-ups of all the embellishment clusters, and that's it. The page is done. So thanks for watching. Bye.